Hello there, this is a brief overview of the redox chemistry topic that we're going to cover as part of the module CHE10063. Okay, so in redox chemistry, we're going to be covering the following topics that are given on the slide here. So these are the learning outcomes. And as I said at the beginning of acid-base chemistry, this is the sort of thing that I'll be expecting you to know. And this is the sort of thing that will appear on the open book assessment at the end of this module. So I'm not going to read this out, but I am going to leave it up so that you can see what it is that we're going to be covering. Okay. In terms of the resources that are available, obviously, as usual, everything I will be discussing is in the screencast, so everything that I'll be assessing is in the screencasts. But if you wish to supplement that learning, then these two textbooks are both very useful. So there's Elements of Physical Chemistry, topics 5A and 5J, and the QR code basically takes you to the first page of that topic, topic 5I, sorry. And then there's the inorganic chemistry book, and in this case the QR code will take you to chapter 6. Okay, so that's basically that. In terms of basic concepts, you need to have these things in your head always when considering redox chemistry. So redox is a contraction of reduction and oxidation. Okay, and so therefore redox reactions will involve electron transfer. Okay, so something is going to be reduced and something is going to be oxidized. Yeah. When coming to remember what's going on, when you're trying to remember what's going on, there's this mnemonic, okay, oil rig, which is a pretty common one that you may well have met already in your studies, okay? And oil rig essentially stands for oxidation is electron loss, reduction is electron gain, or just simply oxidation is loss, reduction is gain. So the whole point about this is that there will be something that's going to get oxidized, something that's going to get reduced, okay, and that the process of oxidation involves the loss of some electrons, and so therefore if you lose some electrons, something is going to become more positively charged. Okay, so reducing agents are going to be oxidized in their during the reaction, and they are the ones that supply electrons, so they are oxidized because they lose electrons during a redox reaction. On the other hand, oxidizing agents are going to basically remove electrons from the other species and gain them themselves. So they will be reduced as part of the redox reaction. Okay, it's important to get your head around this sort of basic terminology so that you understand what's going on. Okay, there's another part of this, which is that in order to work out what species has lost electrons and what species has gained them, so in other words, which species have been oxidized and which species has been reduced, we also need to actually understand what the oxidation state, or sort of what the formal charge that element sort of holds at at the different stages in the reaction. So when it's reactants, what is its formal oxidation state, or what is its formal charge, and once it's been oxidized or reduced, how has that changed, so that we know what's going on. And so that's really where the first screencast is going to come in. We're going to talk about oxidation states.